Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today is January 4th and it is about 9:55 a.m. in the morning. I came outside to give you guys an update on my garden layout that I have been working on for a few weeks now, but we are going to get some rain, so I wanted to get these kitchen scraps out of that bin that I have up there. Where am I going to put them? So I'm dropping them right there until the rain ends. So I'm just going to run back now, guys, to get the others and see if I can do that update for you real quickly. That is if the rain doesn't come. Oh gosh, it would be much easier for me to take this container with all of this kitchen scrap down there, but I could not lift it with all of this in one of my hand and the camera in the other. All right, so that was a very quick one, so that means I am actually able to give you guys the oh gosh, the update on one of the garden areas. But I have to get this piece of carpet from off the ground, because if it rains it's going to get all messy. So I think I want to get it on top of that piece of zinc right there. All right, here it is. I prefer it to be wet than full of mud. All right, and this is actually going to be used in one of the garden areas. So let me go now, guys, and show you the layout of my first garden area. Okay, so while I am heading there, guys, I want to welcome all of the returning subscribers and a very hearty welcome to the new subscribers. This is the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zonton A, Florida. Remember to hit that subscribe button, guys, that you can come back to see great content while I am working in my garden. So originally, let me start from here. Originally, guys, this was actually the entrance of my garden. I had these two gates there, so my husband brought home this slide door for me, so I went ahead and I made my own sliding gate. So as you can see, all right, I have to release this a little bit first. So my intention was actually to have this sliding gate here, so if I need to get into the garden, look at this, guys, it's not even spring and they're already coming. All right, so if I need to get into the garden area, guys, I could, this spot is actually in my way, I could actually slide this and then I would be able to walk right into this area. But I needed to create an area for my lettuce that I'm growing. So this is now closed off, but in the future, if I move this these baskets, I will be able to walk right through. So now the gate is moved to this side, and in this area I had the rocks with the periwinkle, a papaya plant, and the old pigeon pea plant. I'm about to start my next project. All right, look at it carefully, guys, because in a few minutes it's going to be gone. Woo-wee! I am done, I am done, I am done. I am done for the day. Guys, do you know how hard it was to move the stones from here, took out the papaya tree and that old pigeon pea plant? So I now have these beautiful flowers at the entrance right here, and when I go inside I have these 2 pots right here with kale, and these are some mats that I used to cover my lettuces that I sowed yesterday. Okay, and they're still looking good, guys. Still looking good. All right. Okay. All right, I don't want to linger too long. You know what, guys, I think I'm going to take these off so you can actually see how this area is looking. So let me lay these mats right here. I hope the rain doesn't come. We have to run and leave them. And then I might have to cry for my lettuce, you know, when all of that water comes and wash them out. All right, so this is what this area is looking like now. So I created the like a staircase effect, or a stepping up effect. So the back ones is actually taller than the ones coming down to the front right here. All right, over here I have 2 more pots with kale. And guys, look here, look what I brought back to this section of my garden. These are my strawberries. I really had to move them, guys, because after all, this area is also one of my sunniest area in my garden, and I needed these baskets to grow my lettuce in. So I had to take out the strawberries, and they have been transplanted about 3 days now, and they are looking absolutely fine. I have some thyme planted along with them because thyme is a great companion crop for strawberries. And this is my cherry that I have been growing from last year March. I am not sure if I'm going to leave these flowers. They look really nice, so I might leave them there. All right, now this is also another stackable pot that I moved. I think I showed you guys in another video, but if I didn't upload it, this is what it looks like now. All right, and in this area right here, I am going to fill it out with soil. I have already put these rocks there to prevent the soil from coming over, and I will be planting a lot of flowers in there to invite the pollinators in when spring comes. And here are my 2 pieces of celery that I have been growing from store-bought celery. I have some ginger in here, and I think some in here, but one of my subscribers recommended that I try growing the ginger in smaller pots. I am going to try that, so I might eventually take out the ginger from those baskets there, guys, and plant something like bok choy or something else over that area. I am just trying to put these mats back on, should in case the rain comes, I can just run inside and come back to finish the recording. All right, better safe than sorry, right? I don't want to say if me did know, me woulda. All right. Okay, so that's done. All right, so right here, this is my wheelbarrow, and I don't know what I was doing here, but I had this piece of lettuce in my hand. Not lettuce, lattice. I was just talking about lettuce, and I had to say lettuce. And I just feel like creating this area right here for my mint to grow up on it, because I was actually planning on planting some Swiss chard underneath here, and this is the first Swiss chard that I have, which I was planning on planting in there. And then after I completed this lattice work here, I had some cups, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with these cups? So I placed the cups up in here with the intention of filling them with soil so I can actually grow other things in them. I can use them single, or I can double them like I am doing with this Swiss chard right now. So if you're looking for a garden idea, this is another one that you can utilize. I went ahead and I used this small piece of lattice down here with the rocks, you know, just to do something. I always just like to put stuff together in the garden. All right, so this one I had some mint in it and I took them out. So I now have some Detroit dark beets in here and some chamomile. Guys, check this out. These are some chamomile seeds that I sowed December 28th. That is like 6 days ago. And I used the paper towel method. Now I have all of these tiny little seeds on this piece of paper towel. I am not even sure how to get them off, guys. So I'm going to just cover them up. Just like that. To see if they would continue growing. Alright, so this 5-gallon bucket is actually empty. This one is extra water, should in case I come in here and I need to water something. And I think I have some Malabar spinach seeds in here. I think I need to take this out of the double pot. Yes, red Malabar spinach. Because if it rains, I don't want too much water in this pot. Alright. I have a bell pepper growing in here with a volunteer tomato. This pot is just compost breaking down in there. Another kale. And whenever I see the kale, guys, I will harvest them because the leaf miner is trying to eat them before I do. This is actually a volunteer tomato. I am not sure if it is a cherry tomato or what, but I'm leaving it there until it grows to maturity. This is another bell pepper. Wow, look at this, guys. As cold as this weather is, this bell pepper plant is just thriving. Let me see what's happening here. Look at the back of this, guys. This is something that you don't want to leave when you see it in your garden. So that's why it is very important for us to come out and check on our plants, because if we don't care for them, they are not going to provide for us. Yeah, it goes two ways, guys. It's just like prayer, which is a two-way communication. When we talk to God and make our requests, you know, He grants it unto us. So remember, guys, come out in your garden, check it out. All right, so here I have some more black pots. I have a basil in here, another basil over there, and then preparing these two for some, I think it's red Russian kale that I have growing in another area. And on the outskirts, I have my Scotch bonnet pepper, my rosemaries, and this is tomato. I'm going to grab these as well. Oops. And these are actually some store-bought tomatoes. I got the seeds. Yeah, I got the seeds from store-bought tomatoes. That's what I should say. Alright, so I grabbed these two. And my papaya. Haven't eaten any yet. Still waiting. And my chair. I didn't even realize I left my shovel out here. So guys, I don't really keep my tools outside because excessive rain can actually cause the handles to rot, and when you're using it one day it can just break off on you. So I have to remember to take this inside. You know what, let me take it right now. And this arch right here is for my grapes. So this is a muscadine grape. I bought this at Walmart 2 years ago. I haven't eaten anything from it yet. I don't know what's going on with it, but sooner or later, I know one day it's going to give me some food. Guys, I totally forgot to show you the carrots. So these are some Danvers half-long carrots that I have been growing from, let me see, from September 23rd of last year. I didn't check the thing to see how long it would take for me to get the carrots, but they're coming along nicely and I am quite satisfied. And yes, I forgot to show you guys this basil at the entrance. Alright guys, so this is what this layout is currently looking like, and I hope that you may come back to see the next garden area, what the new layout is looking like. I forgot to show you this these two wheelbarrows. What do you call them? Not wheelbarrows. Tires. Let me go around and show you guys. So these tires, I have them here because I want to plant some periwinkle. In my previous videos, I have some periwinkles growing in this area and they were very, very beautiful. So I want to plant some more. I already have one in here. Alright guys, so go ahead, comment down below, let me know what you think about this new garden area layout. Is there anything in this area that you would actually utilize in this garden? Is there anything that I could upgrade to make it better, to grow more stuff? But I think that I have used up most of the space because this area has gotten very narrow. If I can find a picture to show you how in this area was looking, I am going to upload it, but if not, it was a big space. And I now have this little walk-in area. I don't think I can put anything else in here because I won't have anywhere to walk. All right, now my gate is made out of some old window frames, zip ties, and just old stuff that I find in my yard. And this is how it is closed. I will use the zip tie to hitch it here, but to make it easier for me, I just use this pot and I pull it out in the way a little bit to stop the gate from coming out. All right, so once again, if this is your first time joining me, this is the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. Remember to comment, like, share. Sharing is caring. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And remember guys, my garden is not always about growing, like sowing, growing and harvesting. I do love to create things, and I love to, you know, just mess around in my garden, break stuff, make stuff, recreate stuff. So if that is something that interests you, that intrigues you, please come back every other day to see what I am doing. The time frame will eventually change over time, but right now I am doing a lot, so that is why I have to be posting the content so regular. All right guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you soon in another video. Ciao.